So today I'm with Crystal. Crystal, I noticed you're out here on the streets. You were opening the door at a Circle K. Is that how you kind of panhandle?
Yes, and wash windows.
Wash windows
Yes.
to make a little bit of money?
Yes.
And you're also using Blues counterfeit fentanyl pills, is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
How long has that been going on?
On and off 12 years, because I did heroin for like 7 years.
What's the difference between H and these counterfeit pills?
Nothing. I just do them so I don't get sick. I've been doing them 12 years total, so like, I just do it so I don't get sick.
Yeah, some people have mentioned that they've done both. They mentioned that these pills are a little bit more
They're
addictive, stronger.
Yes.
That's kind of scary.
Very. Like, heroin did this to my arms. Like,
What did it do?
it got abscesses and like, they cut them open. Like, yeah.
So how does that happen?
I was muscling heroin instead of hitting the vein. I was just putting it in my skin.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's 4 years old too. Yeah.
So instead of injecting your veins, you probably couldn't inject your veins no more, right?
It wasn't because I was a IV drug addict. It's just my veins are small and they roll. So like, I have no veins anyways, and I would just put it in my vein, or my muscle, and it caused abscesses and MRSA, and they had to go in and do surgery 4 years ago.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And with these pills, you smoke them,
Smoke
so
'em.
it's a lot different than having to inject them, right?
Oh yeah. Way different.
And also a little bit cheaper than
Yeah.
H.
Yeah, a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper now, because they go for like $2 each.
But I also heard that the high is different. On H, it lasts longer. For these pills, it's not as long.
Yeah, with the pills, it's a constant, like, you gotta smoke. With the heroin, it's like every couple hours, you know, like, yeah, total different.
And in these 12 years, have you sought treatment? Have you tried to get better?
I've gotten sober like twice, like on my own, but I want to go to treatment. My only thing is, I don't even do it to, like, because I enjoy it. I just don't want to get sick. So if I could not be sick all the time, I want to go to rehab. The sickness is what scares me. Like,
And I hear that from a lot of people, you know, the sickness and
Yeah.
the withdrawals, right? Is what you're saying,
Yes.
sickness. And describe those withdrawals for you. How did it make you feel?
it's honestly, it's so hard to describe. It's like the body aches, the sweats, the cold sweats, the hot sweats, like all at once. Like, your body just aches, everything, and I can't even describe it. Like, it's horrible. And like they say, the pill withdrawal is worse than heroin, and I know the heroin withdrawal is horrible, so I can't. And I don't want to do methadone because that's worse than both of them. So I mean, when you come off of that, like,
And so it's like a constant cycle.
yes.
It's so some people don't even do these pills or whatever they're addicted to. They don't do it for the high, but to prevent the withdrawals, the illness, the sickness. Is that correct?
I don't even get high anymore. Like, it's just to keep me maintaining and I don't get sick, you know? Like, if I want to get high, it'd be so many, I'd probably like OD. Like, my tolerance is way too high.
Because you've been doing it for so long, your tolerance is so high, you probably need a lot more pills than somebody that just started a couple years ago to help you, right?
That
Alleviate.
and like a different pill, not one that I'm constantly doing because my body would get used to the same pills, you know? So like a different one that's stronger and maybe be more effective if I want that high, but it's just don't get sick. Like,
How old are you when you started with H or whatever led you to H?
I started Blues, the original Blues, in 2009 when I had my daughter, and then in 2015 I started heroin because the Blues were like $15 a pill. So, and then I went back to pills like 2 years ago.
So you've been on this opioid journey for a long time, right?
Yeah, almost 13 years.
And your daughter is 13 or going to
Yeah.
be 13?
Yeah, gonna be 13 in June.
Where's your daughter at?
Bullhead.
Bullhead City,
Yep.
Arizona?
Yep. Nobody knows where that's at, but
Yeah. It's Is she with family or?
Her dad.
Okay. Do you see her, talk to her?
I try to talk to her as much as possible, but like not as much as I want, you know, like I could talk to her a lot more if I had a phone and stuff, but
Do you miss her?
all the time. Yeah. Like she tells me to get sober and I need to, like your 13-year-old should not tell you like what she wants for her birthday or Christmas for her mom to get sober, you know, like but
That's her birthday wish.
yeah.
That's her Christmas wish, is for her mom to
Get sober.
Get sober.
Yeah.
There's always hope for that.
Yeah, like if I can find a place that won't, because I hear like a lot of the detox will like leave you sick for like 24 hours and all that. I don't want to do that. Like I know I'm gonna have to, but like that's my biggest fear is like the sickness, because I've been doing it so long. Like if it was a way to go bypass that, I'd be sober. Like
There's some shots. It starts with the V. I always forget the name.
Really?
Some type of shots that help you with the withdrawals. Starts with the V. I've had a couple of interviews that I've done that they had said that was really helpful. So there is help out there. There is treatment. You just gotta, bear down and then go do it. Yeah, there's gonna be pain with it, but
right.
But compare that to the pain, family that misses you and hasn't seen you, your daughter, so
you're correct with that, yeah.
So I know, it has to be hard for you, but because you're stuck in between, helping yourself, your body, right, to not be sick, and also what's right, what needs to be done.
Correct.
Right? Except you're stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
So maybe one day, right? Maybe one day.
Oh yeah, hopefully one day soon though. Like
definitely. Doesn't it scare you that potentially, you'll get a bad pill? And
I guess honestly, I'm not invincible, I know I'm not, but like I guess I don't think that, like I've seen so many people with OD and stuff, but I don't see myself doing it, and I know that it's totally possible, but I don't know. I don't see myself doing it, My sister died from it, but
your sister passed away from overdose?
Not even an overdose, just she took a 30 and it killed her. She popped it and it killed her. But she had coronavirus on top of it and everything, I guess.
So that was last year, sometime recently?
Yep.
Wow. But it can't happen to you though, right?
It can, but
you don't think it will?
I can't even say I don't think it will. I don't let it, I don't know. I don't think about it, I guess, but I know it can happen to me, I'm not invincible. It can totally happen to me. Plus I kind of stay with, the same people. I don't try to go to different people, and, I try to make sure, what I get is what I'm used to, but it can happen. It can happen to anybody, I mean, I could smoke one right now, and it, so I'm not invincible.
What's the youngest person you've seen out here on the streets, Crystal?
12-year-old girl.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, and that little girl, her father sent me a message, texted me about a year and a half ago. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. And so she was here rolling around with your crowd out here in the streets, because the father told me she was out here. So guess what I did? I came out here. Yeah, I didn't see you. There's a bunch of people. I didn't see her. She was a runaway.
Yes.
Really young, really small, petite, little.
It was actually her adopted parents.
Yes. Adopted parents that were older.
Yes.
Right? And she was just troubled youth, right?
Yeah.
The foster system. She just didn't.
She's been through a lot.
Been through a lot, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so she was out here with you, and what did you do?
At first, my friend, he brought her to my camp, and she was telling us she was 17, 18, and I really can't say anything if you're 18 or anything, and I was letting it go until I listened to her more and looked at her. You could tell she was way younger than she said, and she would start talk, and her age would she'd get her age mixed up in what she was saying, and her real age would come out. So when I found out, it was around Christmas time, and I was all, I have a daughter your age, I can't have you out here doing meth, trying to do blues, and be okay with it when my daughter is literally your age. If that was the case, and someone was allowing that for my daughter, no. So I did call the cops, and I had them come pick her up, and they contacted her parents and sent her home, but she ran away again. Like, she just constantly running away. Like,
So maybe you saved your life, but I think you did the right thing.
maybe
Right.
I did. Like, a lot of people said it was a cop calling thing, but I mean, I'd want somebody to do it with my kid, you know? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes we have to tell people, especially that age, like
exactly.
she hasn't grown up. She doesn't understand
She
yet.
doesn't. Like, she thought she did, but, like, it was right when they were opening up and that dumpster was empty. I made her, like, because we walked up here and somebody's all, oh, your parents are looking for you, and she freaked out. And she's all, where do I hide? And by that time, I knew I was going to, like, call so she would go home. Plus, it was Christmas time, so I told her to go hide in the empty dumpster area, and I called the cops, and they went there, and they got her, and she was mad at me, but, like, I'd rather be mad at me than, you know, like,
Right.
I mean,
Her father was scared that she was gonna be trafficked, you know,
and yeah, like, it gives me the chills. Like, yeah, I see that happening with her. She's so naive and just, like, she wants to fit in. She wants to, like, I don't know. Like,
right.
I've met a lot of people, like, that literally have left a good life, a home, everything, just to, like, experience the homelessness, and it's like, why? Like, and they end up where they lose everything because they fell too hard into it, and it's like, why would you even want to be out here? You know, it gets like 120. It's like, it's nothing nobody wants, but
Right.
I mean, I guess if you want to fit in, but that's not the way to fit in. Like, just it's crazy. Like, this, it's crazy.
It's getting crazy, that's for sure. But again, you did the right thing with that little girl. Hopefully she wakes up soon and
I hope so.
matures and just avoids all this, right?
I hope so.
If she has adopted parents that want to love her and give her the best in life, man, take advantage of that.
Right,
There's
like,
nothing out here.
right, exactly. Like, nothing at all. Like, you want to get high for what? You don't even know what you're doing, dude.
Right,
Like,
right. Scary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Crystal, thank you very much. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
you sharing your story with me.
Thank you.
And your story will help save somebody, because they're gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna stay away from that because I don't want to
I hope
end up
so.
on the streets, you know. So you did something good. Your parents, your family should be proud of you. Your daughter should be proud of you,
Thank you.
because you had the courage to share your story. Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you again. I'm gonna hand you my card with my number, so you can call me if you need a ride to a shelter or a treatment center or anything. You always call me.
Thank
Somebody
you.
to talk to. Here is a donated goodie bag from one of my
Thank you.
subscribers, some little goodies in
That's
there.
awesome.
It's things that you need, right?
Yes, definitely. You always use this stuff out here. Like,
Yep.
you can't get enough of it, for real.
Socks, hand wipes, all that stuff,
Oh,
things
yeah.
you need, right?
Yes.
And also, I'm gonna grab you some lunch, okay?
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Crystal. I appreciate you. Stay safe.
Thank
We'll talk
you.
soon.
You
Okay?
too.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
God bless you.
Bye.